John Force. That name means drag racing. For decades, he's been a massive figure in the National Hot Rod Association, NHRA. He's famous for his great attitude, fierce need to win, and constant drive to be the best. Force isn't just a race winner. He's a leader who has shaped the entire sport. Fans and experts are guessing what he'll do next. It's time to look at the different paths ahead for the man who built an incredible racing business around speed and family. A record that stands alone. To understand where John Force is going, you have to look at where he's been. He holds a record like no other driver in NHRA history, with over 150 race victories and 16 funny car championships. But his impact goes deeper than just trophies. He trained a whole group of racers, including his own daughters, Brittany, Courtney, and Ashley, who have all made big names for themselves. Force has also built his team, John Force Racing, JFR, into a powerful organization. JFR has set the standard for how a professional racing team should look, manage its money, and work with its sponsors. At the crossroads of career, now at 75 years old, John Force finds himself at an important moment. His love for racing is still huge, but the physical and mental effort needed for the sport is very demanding. The NHRA world itself is changing quickly with new technology, younger drivers, and different fan expectations. In this active, fast-moving environment, Force's next plan could take a few distinct shapes. Each one comes with its own rewards and tough spots. For possible paths for the legend. 1. Driving on. The relentless competitor. Force has always been clear. He'll race as long as he can compete. His recent performance still shows he's a tough guy to beat. If he stays in driver's seat, he keeps doing what he loves most. But this choice requires him to keep up an intense fitness program. He also needs to manage the fact that sponsors might start looking toward younger faces for long-term deals. Plus, he has to balance being the main driver with being the main team owner. 2. Growing the JFR empire. Focus on the team. Force's history as a team owner is just as impressive as his time driving. JFR already has champion drivers like his daughter Brittany Force and Robert Hight. One path is to focus on making the team even bigger. This could mean finding and training the next generation of talented, young drivers. It might also involve looking outside drag racing into other types of motorsports like rallycross, or exploring new areas like electric drag racing. Investing in new technology is key to keeping JFR ahead in a world focused on modern efficiency. 3. The ambassador role, the face of the sport. Given his status, Force could move into a more official role as the face of the NHRA. This work would mean promoting the sport worldwide, bringing in new fans, and serving as a wise advisor for younger drivers. This path allows him to use his massive experience and charm without the need to race every weekend. It would focus on things like running programs for youth development and being the main public figure for the NHRA and marketing efforts. 4. Passing the torch to family, retirement, and advising. While he hasn't hinted at it, retirement is always a choice. If Force steps away from the car, he'd surely focus on making sure JFR remains a strong family business. His daughters and son-in-law are ready to take on the leadership roles. Force would then serve as a top advisor for the team. Retirement would also give him time to write his life story, do speaking tours, and enjoy time with his family, all while staying connected to the sport he adores. Conclusion. Whatever direction John Force chooses, it's clear his next move will be just as complex and important as his entire career. Whether he keeps racing, expands his team, or takes on a bigger role in promoting drag racing, he will certainly remain a central figure. His drive, his vision, and his sheer love for the sport guarantee that his influence will be strong for many years. Fans are waiting to see what this living legend does in the next exciting chapter